When I was a small kid growing up in western Kansas, I'd look up at the night sky, just like kids around the Antelope Valley can look up at the night sky. It's pitch black, and then all of a sudden after the sun goes down, you start to see all these stars. And I was curious, and I wanted to know what's out there, and that started me on my way. The spectrum of experiments is so amazing, and I'm just the technician. I'm the hands and the eyes and the ears for the research team on the ground, and so it's a huge team sport. But we do things like growing lettuce, so we can try to figure out how to grow the food we're going to need when we go to Mars. We do other stuff like trying to figure out new drugs and therapies to help people with ailments on the ground. That could be growing stem cells or sequencing DNA and editing different types of DNA. The mind-blowing stuff is like when we start trying to print human tissues and with a 3D printer and printing meniscus for knee replacements or cardiac muscle with hopes of one day being able to print a heart for an organ transplant on the ground. It's amazing what we're doing up there. That education, that foundation of STEM education is what's going to fuel their success in whatever they want to go do. It helps them understand the world around them and how to interact with it and learn from it. And so when I was talking to the school kids, when I was talking to the adults, it doesn't matter what age you are, those skills fuel your success. It's not going to be smooth sailing the whole way. I failed many times in my career. It's about how you get up from those failures. Your success is not going to be made on your own. It's going to take help. It's an honor to be able to represent the Space Force Guardians around the globe. There's so much of what they do in their mission that supports NASA being able to do the human exploration of space. What they do in terms of tracking everything that's up there in space is congested, or helping us getting to and from space safely. The critical things that they do make it possible for NASA to do its mission. So it's fun to represent them. It's even better to just work shoulder to shoulder with them. Yeah, Guardian is the term we use for someone that serves in the Space Force. And so what does a Space Force Guardian do? They help protect our way of life. They also help protect the rest of the services and help them be as effective as they can be when they're protecting the globe. Space Force are these unique warfighters. They're part of a service. You may not know a Space Force Guardian because there's only 10,000. There's not even 10,000 Space Force Guardians. So it's a really small service. But each one of these unique warfighters has an outsized impact. When you think of global positioning system, GPS, everybody uses it. It only takes 100 Guardians to run it, and they affect the entire world. So Space Force Guardians are super important, and if you don't know one, try to find one and just tell them thank you for what they do.